Now that Ted Cruz has officially jumped into the presidential race and he'll be followed by a lot of other candidates you will never consider voting for, let's ask a simple question. Will we ever see an atheist presidential candidate? Actually, let me clarify. Will we ever see an openly atheist presidential candidate? The answer seems to be no, for a variety of reasons. First, let me get into the facts. Atheists are still unelectable in America. According to a 2012 Gallup poll, which we made a video about and you can see a link to in the description, when it comes to an otherwise fine candidate who shares your values, only 54% of Americans said they would vote for an otherwise fine candidate who happened to be an atheist. That's lower than someone who's gay or Muslim or Mormon. We were lowest on the list. So atheism is a political liability no matter what else you have going for you. There are also no openly atheist members of Congress right now. 535 members of Congress, 0 atheists. So it's not like we have any role models we can look up to in that sense. There are a handful who say they're unaffiliated, but they don't say anything beyond that. In case you're curious, the highest ranking atheist in political office today is Ernie Chambers, a state senator from Nebraska. There are also a small handful of state representatives who are openly atheists, like Juan Mendez of Arizona, but no one on Capitol Hill. But maybe you're thinking the demographics are changing. There are more non-religious people today than ever before, and the younger you get, it looks like they're just increasingly non-religious. And that's true. About 20% of Americans say they have no religious affiliation. And that percentage jumps to 30% for people under the age of 30. And these numbers never seem to go down. They always seem to be increasing. So that's good, right? Not necessarily. The Pew Research Center last year did a poll where they asked non-religious people specifically if they were more or less likely to vote for a candidate who happened to be atheist. You would think 100% of them said they were more likely to vote for an atheist candidate. I mean, at worst, maybe some of them said they just wouldn't care. Guess what? 24% of non-religious people said they would be less likely to vote for someone who did not believe in God. I'd like to say that's proof we're really independent thinkers, but when you have to fight just to get the votes of people who are supposed to agree with you, I mean, good luck getting votes of people who are already predisposed to not like you. Now, I'm not saying we should automatically vote for someone just because he or she is an atheist, but you'd hope that if they say openly that they are atheist, it's really just a symbol. It's a sign that they know how to think critically and ask tough questions and respect the separation of church and state. I think the best hope we have of seeing an atheist president anytime in the near future is electing someone for very different reasons, hopefully, reasons we agree with, and then praying really hard that they come out as godless once they're in office. Or something like that. You never know. Maybe future President Ted Cruz is just hiding his atheism really, really well. My name is Hemant Mehta, and I write at friendlyatheist.com. What do you want to see a video about? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll be sure to check it out.